OneLogix is a specialized niche logistics operator. We've been listed on the Altex exchange since May of 2004, and in our latest results we've given notification that we're going to move to the main board. We have about 231 million shares in issue. Right now we're trading on a PE of 10, which gives us a market cap just in excess of 500 million rand. The segments that constitute our business are three. The biggest is one known as specialized transport. It's constituted right now by 4 businesses. Then we have a retail component, and we have what we call other, which is a smaller business in the operation. So let me first tell you about the biggest business in the group, which is specialized transport. Specialized transport constitutes about 88% of the revenue and the profit of the organization. And it's made up of 2 segments really. The first is auto logistics, the biggest of which is a company called VDS, Vehicle Delivery Services. And what they do is they move vehicles on behalf of the OEMs where goods might be manufactured in South Africa or alternatively imported into South Africa. We would move them more than likely through our own storage facilities. In other words, we integrate into the supply chain of our customer and then ultimately deliver it to the destination, which is typically the retail operator that you and I will be familiar with as consumers. It's a business that has been going since 1988. It's a mature business. It's one where the OneLogix group has learnt a huge amount of skills, and those skills relate to a number of things. Things like the ability to manage a workshop. We right now would service anything upwards of 15 of our own vehicles. Those are fully fledged trucks that would get serviced. We have the ability to manage storage facilities. We have the capability of storing upwards of 16,000 vehicles. So there's a great skill that we've learned there. We understand how to manage the complexity which are drivers. We have systems development. We have a whole host of programmers within the organization where we have developed proprietary software of our own that we are able to use not only in VDS but throughout the whole organization. So VDS has been a very, very important business in our group, not only because it constitutes the biggest in terms of profit generation, but also because it's allowed us to develop our skills and transpose those skills into the rest of the group. The other part of the auto logistics business is called CVDS, and that's a business we started ourselves in late 2007. And what it does is it moves trucks as opposed to motor vehicles. It doesn't have the capital intensity of VDS because you don't move a truck on another truck as you do motor vehicles, but they get driven by drivers from pretty much the same point of origin to the same point of destination as what VDS does. And this has been a very successful business. We, to a large extent, are structuring this industry, and we have quite more than 50, well over 50% of this market. So that has been a very happy experience for us. The 2 other businesses in the specialized transport arena are RFB and OneLogix projects. We've given our notice that these 2 businesses will be joined, amalgamated into one, will be known in future as OneLogix projects. Abnormal loads and project management, as well as some general freight thrown in there. They're based in Durban, one of which, OneLogix projects, the existing OneLogix projects we started within our group. The other, RFB, we bought in 2010. Once again, the recipient of all the skills that we have developed in VDS have gone into there, and we have a good quality management team there, and we have a lot of potential still to be realized in that business. So that constitutes specialized transport, the biggest segment in our group. The other 2 are comparatively small. The retail component is made up of Postnet, a well-known brand, 258 stores around the country, annuity income by way of royalty on turnover. It finds itself in the logistics space because it's primarily a courier business. It has a very, very strong customer franchise. It's anything upwards of 80,000 customers per day. That's pretty much Soccer City per day that'll march through Postnet. Then the last business sits in the other segment, and that is Atlas Panel Beaters. It sits with its own difficulties right now, but it has been a happy experience for us. And going forward, the issues that it was confronted with have been well addressed, and its services, of course, The commercial market, any truck typically bigger than 2.5 tons would be serviced by Atlas. And that constitutes OneLogix as it stands right now.